Hello, I am Bishop Dennis Sullivan, the Bishop of the Diocese of Camden, and I am delighted to have this opportunity to speak with you concerning the annual appeal of the Diocese of Camden, the House of Charity. This year, our theme for our appeal is Called to Mercy. That theme has been selected because our Holy Father, Pope Francis, has invited the Church to celebrate and observe a Jubilee of Mercy. Our appeal and your contributions to the appeal enable you to be instruments of mercy through your donations and your charity. We have 3 stories to share with you. The first concerns the Lospada family. Both of their children have benefited from the House of Charity. Tyler, through his monthly participation in the Mass of Inclusion, and Bianca has just graduated from one of our wonderful Catholic high schools. Our next story concerns an immigrant, Armando Hernandez, who unfortunately was the victim of violence a few years ago on Christmas Eve. Through the efforts of the Camden Center for Law and Justice, supported by the House of Charity, Armando was able to get a work permit and provide for his family. Our next story concerns the priests of the diocese. You will meet one of our retired priests, Monsignor Bill Brennan, who is enjoying his retirement years living at our residence in Cherry Hills, Sacred Heart. You will also hear from one of our young seminarians who is in preparation for the priesthood.
My son Tyler has autism. He was diagnosed when he was 2 years of age.
He won't go up to you like a typical person would. You'd have to kind of prompt him to say hello.
One of the benefits of the House of Charity is the inclusion masses for the special needs.
Tyler does have struggles with a typical mass because the regular masses are very long, and with the special needs masses, it's nice and short, it's very calming and peaceful.
Tyler really loves to go to church. He loves touching all the statues, and he knows when it's communion. I like our family to go to Mass together, and having Tyler being able to go and not sit in the cry room means a lot to me. The special education in the Catholic schools has been very good for my daughter Bianca.
My favorite part of the special needs education is to not be judged because you can't spell something right or read something right, and there's always someone to help you.
Bianca, being in the Macaulay program at Camden Catholic, has given her confidence to exceed in everything she's done. One of the classes was digital film, and she did a documentary on her brother.
It was very interesting. I got to learn more about Tyler and seeing his perspective and other people's perspective around him and what they see in Tyler.
I believe everyone should look into the ministries and the programs that the House of Charity supports. There may be something there to help you, no matter what it is, big or little. It has helped me through my life.
It might be able to help you by giving back to somebody, by making their life better. And it makes you feel like a good person that you're giving back to them.
I remember that night very well. My friends and I were leaving the apartment. We were chit-chatting, and so we didn't notice a group of maybe 15 people who were getting high behind the building. 2 of those people grabbed me by the arms. One of them had a pistol and started to search my pockets and ask me for money. He took the money but wasn't satisfied with it, so he hit me with the gun on the right cheek of my face. I heard shouting, and one of my friends was shot. This was when I fell into unconsciousness. Then afterward, the ambulance came and they took us all to the hospital. From there, they took us to the police station. The police asked us questions about everything that had happened. It was the Camden Legal Center for Social Justice where I got my work permit. And through Catholic Charities, my wife and I were able to get what we needed, like food and a lawyer. We got some help with doctor's bills also. And to me, House of Charity is more than anything. It's like a refuge for everyone, since they help you in one way or another. They help fund the people that helped us. I'd say, by the same token, I feel committed to help the House of Charity because it helped me at that time. And now as an individual and as a family, well, I have to help other people, right? And likewise, well, I'm going to help, and I ask everyone to please try to help these organizations, because these organizations, well, they don't just help one family, but rather they help a lot of our families in this country who need one thing or another. And I ask you to please help with donations. Thank you.
My name is Daniel Palmieri, and I'm a first-year seminarian at Seton Hall University Immaculate Conception Seminary.
I'm Monsignor William Brennan, and I've been a priest in the Diocesan for 52 years.
The House of Charity supports vocations. That phrase is certainly true, because I know a lot of the funding for seminarians comes from the House of Charity.
And I wouldn't be living here in Sacred Heart Residence without the help of the House of Charity. And the reason I'm here is because a lot of priests here, we don't have any family.
Without House of Charity, there's no way the diocese would be able to give me this opportunity to be formed. If you have better formed priests that are able to be of better service to your parishioners, then everybody benefits from that. We have a chapel here, and each day we're able to get together, and that's what our life is about. And that's what brings us all together. And I keep it always in mind, Matthew 25. When I was hungry, you fed me. When I was thirsty, you gave me something to drink. When you're saying at the end of the Mass, go, the Mass is ended. What are we saying? The Mass continues because we're supposed to bring Christ to other people. The Church is God's main instrument of mercy, that He wants to proclaim His life to the world through the Church. But the Church needs support in order to do that. Without that kind of support, without that kind of generosity, there's no way that the Church can proclaim mercy in the same way that it does and bring so much hope to people who really need hope.
Called to Mercy, our theme for the annual House of Charity Appeal. The House of Charity, as you have just seen, supports so many needy individuals and associations and groups who benefit from the donations that you give to the annual appeal. Please give as generously as you can. May God bless you all.